Hello my lovelies, I'm back and I'm looking at the Starchild Tarot. Now for some reason, a lot of these, I think they're by Rebecca Campbell. We're going to find out right now. Because it does have the same kind of like, we haven't reviewed this one yet, we're going to review this next, Work Your Light. But I did review the Star, I was using it so the top isn't on it. The Starseed Oracle. And the first card here is Starseed. They look very similar, these two. So that's why I'm thinking that perhaps it's the same author, but we're going to find out right now. I actually got this one in a set that I bought from someone who was selling their cards. Oh, the book is in here. The book, where is it? Here. I don't know how this came. I'm guessing it came in a big set. I got it from somebody and they sent me like a box of tarot cards, like a bunch of them. So they had this one, which you saw the box for. Then it came with this book. So I guess the outside one, like the really big one that holds both of them, isn't there. So I can't show you that. I'm so sorry, but I can show you the cards. And it's a Lightworker's Guide. I'm pretty sure it's going to be her. Danielle Noel. Oh, she's the artist that did the pictures for those. But it's not, it doesn't look like it's Rebecca Campbell. I think Danielle Noel went on her own, rogue, made her own deck of cards, or she made her own deck of cards first. Let's see. Now I'm curious. I'm learning something. 2014 to 2018. And then this one was made in 2020. Yeah, so I think she came out with this one first. And then Rebecca Campbell came out with hers, and they kind of collaborated to make this Starseed one. And then Rebecca Campbell came out with another one called Work Your Light. I'll have links for all of them below. Again, by Danielle Noel, the work. Very interesting. Written and designed by Danielle Noel. Ooh. And it's in black and white, and we'll go over, we'll do a 2-card reading, a card and a clarifier at the end. So let's just get into the tarot. It's 78 cards. We're gonna go 2 by 2, and they're matte, so they're easy to see. Do you want me to read them? Starseed and the Magician, which is usually the Fool. The High Priestess and the Empress. The Emperor and the Hierophant. The Lovers and the Chariot. It's interesting how they both have like a sun in the top, or a moon. Justice and Serenity. The Wheel of Fortune and Strength. Transformation and Perspective. I always think when I see like the 2 twins, usually on any deck, I always think of Atreyu, like if they were facing each other and he had to go through the oracles and they were like shooting things out of their eyes if your heart was impure. Oppression and Temperance. Tower and the Star. A planet is a star in some places. The Moon and the Sun. A planet is a star. Where would that come from? No. A sun can sometimes be a star for another galaxy. The Universe and Awakening. Like imagine our sun was actually the North Star for another galaxy. Akashic Records, and Ace of Crystals. Ace of Crystals is the Ace of Pentacles. Then you have the 2 and the 3 of Pentacles, or crystals. Four and 5. Being left out in the cold, which is interesting. 6 and 7. Eight and 9. Ten and Page. Knight and Queen. King and Ace of Wands. Huh. I feel like we're off by one, right? Because they should be even. Give me a second. Hold on. Starseed, the Magician, the High Priestess, Empress, Emperor, Hierophant, Chariot, Justice, Serenity. None of these are stuck together. Transformation, Perspective, Oppression, Temperance, Star, Tower. Alright, I'm going to look at these again later at the end. Let's continue. The 2 of Wands and the 3 of Wands. This one's a little creepy. Yeah, why is that woman naked? Is she naked? Yeah. Okay, Noel. Miss Danielle. 4 of Wands and the 5 of Wands. I see you, girl. It's your freaky self. 5 and 6 of Wands. Wait. Yeah, sorry. 6 and 7 of Wands. Sorry. 6 and 7 of Wands. Again, the twins. Just got Gemini everywhere. Again, the 8 and 9 of Wands. The 10 and Page of Wands. She's got twins everywhere. Interesting. The Knight and Queen of Wands. Please feel free to pause the video so you can look at the cards more deeply if you'd like to. It's just that there's a lot of cards in this deck. So usually when I do Oracle cards, I could leave them there a little bit longer. King and Ace of Swords. King of Wands and Ace of Swords. But a lot of people don't have the patience to sit through a long video. So that's why I do 2 at a time. And I kind of run through them. 2 and 3 of Swords. Because I figure if you want to see them, you will go ahead and pause the video. 4 and 5 of Swords. 6 and 7 of Swords. 8 and 9 of Swords. I wonder what the 10 of Swords looks like. They look like a graveyard. Swords. 10 and Page of Swords. Not what I expected. Even the 8 of Swords, which is like a prison, it didn't expect that. A mental prison. Knight of Swords and Queen of Swords. Her little King of Swords and Ace of Cups. I like the Ace of Cups. It's actually really pretty. It's like simple but pretty. This is like from, oh, what's that thing called? 2 and 3 of Cups. Not Mesopotamia, from the Story of Gilgamesh, like that time. 4 and 5 of Cups. The wings like that are from characters from that time. 6 and 7 of Cups. Eight and 9 of Cups. I'm not in love with the artwork for this particular deck, but I do like, I mean, it's nice. It's just too bland for me. Like, I like brighter colors, but this is nice. It's calming, it's relaxing. I love the back. I love the back. I'll just leave that up there for a second. It's very interesting. Then you have the 10 and the Page of Cups. Are you saying that threesomes? No, I'm kidding. 10 and the Page of Cups. The Knight and the Queen of Cups. And the King of Cups. Trying to balance everything on his own. So let's just look through these real quick. 0 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Plus the 0 is 23. It's supposed to be 78, right? I don't know. I always thought it was even numbers, but if I missed a card, please let me know. We're going to do a quick... And they have this gold on the side. So it's like this matte pastel colors, gold on the side. They're just like very much like the Lightseers deck when it comes, if you have the original Lightseers deck, where they're skinny and long, or like the Rider Waite ones. Oh, well, some of them popped out already. I don't know if I should take it. Only one popped out, really? Maybe I'll take it. King of Swords. Can you clarify the King of Swords for me? It was clarified with the Two of Swords. So decision. So somebody's coming. Somebody who is a manipulator is coming, or like a well-balanced person, or somebody that you respect and trust. And no, hold on. My sister gave me this and my chain is getting caught up in there. Somebody of stature or an older gentleman is going to come and give you a choice. What are you going to do with it? You have a choice coming to you, and it's going to be by somebody either you respect or somebody you don't respect. It could be a manipulator, or it could be somebody who is well beyond their years and very wise and knows exactly what they're doing and saying. Can I get a clarification on these cards, please? There's the King of Swords, right? Not the King of Wands. King of Swords. It's usually somebody very wise. The King of Crystals, which is the King of Pentacles. So this decision has to do with money or 3D, earthly desires, earthly things that you can touch, material world kind of things. Anything else in reference to this reading for the people who made it to the end of this video? So be ready to be confronted with a choice from, it could be a man, an older man or a wise man. It's going to affect your money. The Five of Crystals, which is the Five of Pentacles. And that decision could leave you out in the cold depending on what choice you make. So if they choose, if the choice they make results in them being left out in the cold or not getting what they want or having to sacrifice something, do you have any messages for those people? Anything? No. Anything? One more time. Oh, yeah. We have the Nine of Swords and the Two of Swords. In that case, you'll have another decision that you're going to be in your head about that is going to be very difficult for you to make. It might involve some kind of sacrifice, in the sense of like giving something up that you love or having to cut back on something. Now, if the choice that they make yields the Pentacles or yields them not being, all these cards fell out. They don't even want to talk to you about that. They don't want to say anything about that. I guess because maybe there's so many scenarios that it's difficult to predict, because they all came out like, we're not answering your question, lady. At which point I'm like, well then let me not ask it anymore. If you want to be part of the extended, no extendeds for these. But yeah, so that's the reading. It's not gonna be for all of you. Sorry guys. Almost done picking them up. It's not gonna be for all of you, but for anybody that resonated with, that's gonna have this choice, just understand that the choice can probably yield material wealth and goods. Could be a contract. Could be an agreement. Could be a landlord, a lease, so that you're not left out in the cold. Or if you don't take the deal, you will be left out in the cold because you can't pay your rent. Or it doesn't have to be left out in the cold. It could just be not achieving or not succeeding in the thing that you wanted. When it comes to the Five of Pentacles. All right, that's what I got for you. If you like the deck, please let me know what your thoughts are about this deck. I'm sure it comes in an outer box. I'm so sorry I didn't have it to review it. This is what I was given. And I'm blessed to be able to do these reviews for you. But you get the gist of what this is. I'm assuming it's this inside of the, no, because usually, for example, when it's something inside of another thing, it's usually like this. It's a book and then the cards, right? And the cards are open or they're in like something that holds the cards. But this has its own book and then the book. So I'm very curious how this is shipped and packaged. I've already done the review on Alice the Wonderland, and you can go ahead and look it up on my page if you want to see that. But I don't understand how these two came together. When you click the link below, it'll show you. I like them to read tarot. When you're looking for a clarifying deck, I wouldn't use this as the main deck. I would use this to clarify. I wouldn't buy a second deck of this because usually if I like something, I'll buy two. But I'll use it. And obviously I don't need the book because I read tarot so much. Like, who needs the book? Oh, sorry. I wanted to show you. So sorry. You got the King of Swords. King of Swords. That's King of Crystals. Hold on. King of Swords. If you want to just pause it and take a look at it. And then you got the Two of Swords. To kind of get an idea of how the book is written and if you like the book. If you find yourself at a crossroads, there may be a need to enforce a sense of balance between two or more opposing factors in your life. It is time to acknowledge a situation head on in order to process what you have been avoiding. This is about, which is what the blindfold is in the Rider-Waite. You're avoiding something, you don't want to see it, you're blind to it. This is about making a decision and finally breaking through the shadows. Do not fear the potential outcomes, as fear will only hold you back from finding a positive solution. Have the courage to trust in yourself, and your path will be clear. Will become clear. Same thing. After you are able to make a choice, your confidence will strengthen and soar to new heights. Additional meanings: equilibrium, peace, and justice, truth, self-doubt, strength, illumination, and decisions. Reversed: feeling overwhelmed with options, views, opinions, or ideas, a fear of potential consequences or outcomes. If you find yourself stuck in the middle of a quarrel or argument, it may be a good idea to remove yourself quietly in order to find a way to release the negative energies or attachments. It's time to do what is solely right for you. I don't like the book, but everybody's different. If you're learning tarot, this might be useful. But it's not, I don't like it. All right, love you guys. Bye.